Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Just a checking in video, a few random bits and pieces, mostly to do with these magnets that I've shown on the channel before. All except this one are from Sinister Gifts on Etsy. And so yeah, I've got some ones that I was missing. Sinister Gifts was really cool. I got in touch with them and just wanted to know if they'd be able to make some other ones, and they said they definitely could. And they've pretty much made every single one I've asked for. I forgot, maybe I forgot to mention, or maybe they forgot about the Halloween 2018 one, but that's easy enough. I'll just get one of those in the future. But I got them a really nice alien one for the big chap, and a Bad Moon magnet, which I don't actually have a figure to represent that particular werewolf, but I'm gonna have to get one now. Bree Toons, if you're watching, watch Bad Moon about 10 times, and then I'll make do a commission when we would do a werewolf. I need a werewolf from Bad Moon. Yeah, and I've got a proper Fight Club, It, Toy Story. Now, like I've shown before in my videos, they are magnets meant for fridges and such, but I just use a paper clip at the back to hold them up, like little stands. So that'll be nice to go there. And finally have a Terrifier one. Now I just got one Terrifier rather than two, even though I have two Terrifier figures. That's the clean one, and then I got the bloody one. So I'll just take the clean one and put him beside the bloody one and have this in the middle of them, like I do with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Rather than having two magnets, I just use one in the middle of the two versions like that. Now, I remember when Sinister Gifts saw my video, they noticed this and said, "Oh, I'll try and make you one that sits a bit more flat." So I wanted a part 2 one of these, and as you can see, they've done it flat so it will sit properly. I don't remember asking for a Freddy Dream Warriors one, but I've got one when it was delivered, so whether that was thrown in or not, I can't remember if I asked for it, but thank you for that one. Also got It Chapter 2 as well as Chapter 1. I just used the Chapter 1. They also had, before they made this, they had just the Dairy Welcome to You, which that was what I've been using. But now I can use this instead, and that'd be cool. So I'm going to get all this set up. I've even got a Top Gun one. I don't remember asking for a Top Gun one. That might have been thrown in as well. But it just so happens, maybe they saw the video and they saw this and thought, you know what, we can just pop that there. There you go. Ooh, I need a Turtles one. Yeah, I don't know. You'd be here all day. There's so much stuff. Got Halloween 2 for when the Tots Halloween 2 figure comes out, and Halloween Kills for when the Tots Halloween Kills comes. Got a proper Child's Play now, rather than just the Good Guys sign. Options. But the alien one's really nice. Alright, so just a little bit of blue tack that just holds the Top Gun logo in place, even though technically this particular F-14 wasn't in the movie, turns out, thanks to the comments. But it still looks cool. It does the job. This is my little memorabilia just from growing up, different stages of my life. I wish there was more space on this particular shelf because there's a lot more stuff I'd like to include. Do you know what? I might see if they can do me a Street Hawk one. Damn, I didn't think of that. Ooh, Jesse fell down. But yeah, Sinister Gifts. I need a Street Hawk one. That logo there. It needs it, not that one. Actually, that one is cool because that's the original one before. That's the pilot episode feature-length film Street Hawk. And then I guess later on when they turned it into a series, they updated the fonts or whatever. But yeah, I need me one of those. Yeah. Right. In case you haven't seen that original video, I'm just using these paper clips which I bend, and then I'll just get the flattest part, stick it on there, and then that's it. Now it just props it up, and I've got myself a really cool Terrifier nameplate at last, because I really wanted one of these. Right, there we go, perfect. And it's just really worth doing. Now, I also have a whole new bunch of these kind of nameplates coming from a completely different person, which I'm going to show you then when they arrive and talk about that. But this kind of thing, you know, whether it's magnets that you turn into nameplates or commission custom stuff that you can definitely get out there, it's a simple thing, but it also really hammers home who it is, you know, like when someone who comes in the room who's not as familiar as me with all these characters, they'll come in and be like, oh, Terrifier, okay, that's the clown, obviously from Terrifier, I better check that out because he looks pretty gnarly. And Evil Dead, Hellraiser, American Werewolf in London, just to avoid any confusion, not that there should be any confusion, that is the wolf, the Kessler Wolf from that movie, but it just, you know, leaves no doubt. And not everybody is as clued up as us folks, you know. Dog Soldiers. I love that one, but I kind of want a bit of color on it somehow. Might get another one slightly bigger and maybe with the scratch marks in red or something. Maybe the font in yellow against the black might look nice. I don't know. But possibilities, options, things to consider. There's a fair bit of Rambo stuff everywhere because I just did that Rambo review in the box over there and it's a bit messy. There's Rambo on the shelf. It's a beautiful piece. I got him with just a few other pieces at the moment. I'm not sure quite where to put him right now. I do have some other kind of miscellaneous iconic movie characters, so you'd have Rambo, Tyler Durden, Travis Bickle. Where's Travis? Oh, there he is. Travis Bickle, and Taxi Driver, maybe Judge Dredd. And then all the rest are kind of DC and Marvel and horror. Bit of Star Wars. That's the one little bit of Star Wars I got. Don't really have room for two Mandos anymore. I might just keep the Beskar. I don't know. Since I got the Beskar one, I don't know. I've never really thought about it too much, but I think I prefer it a little bit more to the Durasteel version now. I'm not sure. I have to think about it, but I definitely could do with the space. And having two kind of just, you know, distracts from the other one. I'd really prefer to just have one. I'll think about it. I have no luck selling stuff. I'm still trying to sell, well, not trying, I wouldn't say trying, just kind of put the word out every now and then and see what happens. Turn the brightness up a little bit. Yeah, still trying to sell the Nightmare Batman, the Hot Toys Black Panther, and the customized Joker Batman, which is a really cool piece. Videos on the channel if you want to get a better look at it. A friend of mine, Ryan, said he wanted to get the Nightmare Batman, but would I hold it for him? I'm not too sure if he still wants it. Reach out, Ryan, let me know what's going on. Oh, bright. But yeah, Rambo is a hell of a first figure from the Sly Stallone shop. They absolutely knocked this out of the park. It is incredible, and as simple a figure as it appears to be, it has a hell of a presence. The colors really jump out at you. Very different from anything else I have in here. Awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see if Sinister Gifts can do a Rambo one now as well. Yeah, everyone's gonna need one really at some point. But like I said, I've got some more coming from someone who I will tell you about soon. It's my friend Matt on Instagram is doing me a whole bunch of nameplates. I think they're going to be slightly bigger, which I'm not sure. I don't know. I have to wait until I get them and see how the size works out. But I think they're definitely bigger than these magnets. But we'll see. And the Toy Story one looks fantastic. Now, it's nice as well for if I decide one day and I just want to make a video and don't have anything new to review and I just think, okay, well, I got enough figures, I can just take one off the shelf, put it down on the desk and do a pose session with it. It's nice to have these nameplates because I can just put that beside the figure when I'm posing it, and it just makes the whole thing look a little bit more professional, I think, you know. That Predator one's still one of my favorites. That was a great find. And the Scream one, even though the M has that little bit poking out, it works because I just balance it off the end of the stand. It just works. It's good. Really good. And I finally have the accurate one for Rob Zombie, Michael Myers, because this was just a 78 one I was using, but now I have a proper one. Yeah, it's official. I don't even have to really use a magnet. I can just bounce it against that axe. And there you go, done. Pumpkin head one. Don't know if Sinister Gift saw my video, but I need a bigger one of those because he's massive. It just looks a bit too small. I don't know, should I leave both for Pennywise or just take away the dairy one? I suppose I can always use that with one of the NECA figures. I suppose you don't want to overcrowd it, so just have this one right there. Perfect. Man, I tell you, once you do the mods, they're simple mods, but that's a hell of a piece. Especially with that head sculpt. You get it in infinite amount of poses with that head sculpt and the claws, and it just looks insane. Bit of weathering, you know. Sort the collar out. It's a great piece. I just tuck his balloon into the back of his sash thing there that goes around the waist. Just tuck it in the back and it just allows you to include the balloon as well. It's pretty iconic. Oh man, the Fight Club one looks sick. It just really sets off that figure, you know, because if there was ever a figure in this room that maybe when someone comes in they don't know what the hell it is, even though they may have seen Fight Club twice in their lifetime, they still may not quite at first catch it. Eventually I'm sure they'll recognize it though, it's pretty obvious, but just having the magnet there in front, even though it's on the base as well, but it's in black, you can barely kind of notice it. But that just looks nice, and it's a nice contrast against that beautiful kind of blue of the Robocop. That's not a magnet though, that's actually something that comes with the Hot Toys Robocop figure. I think it operates the voice sample, which I've never used, I've never heard it in person, but it's a cool nameplate. So yeah, I definitely need a Rambo one for sure, because that would just, imagine having the red Rambo one right here now, that would just look freaking, and a Taxi Driver one, damn it. Oh. Now, I was using this Evil Dead magnet from Sinister Gifts. It's a really good one, but I'm not sure, I think I've seen that on the front cover to a DVD from the first Evil Dead movie, but I definitely think I remember it more from the TV show. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I got a new one, which is definitely proper Evil Dead font, so although it is nice the way that one just trails off the edge of the base there, because the A comes down further, but it works because of the position. Oh, now I don't know what to do again. Let's see, I made this one, remember I got the Army of Darkness one, which isn't exactly accurate. Yeah, that's the one. I'll have to, I can always change it around. It's handy to have the Army of Darkness one, you know. It's good to have it. Oh, Alien, we haven't done that one yet. Do it. Now, this one, because it's so long, you've got two magnets on either end, so, yeah, I'll just sort that out now. And now that looks a lot nicer with the Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy's Revenge, because of the green, just sets it off. No, it's not the most accurate Freddy from part 2, but the hat's pretty close. And, yeah, needs work. It's no Beta Metalli part 2 Freddy, that's the Grail, that's the one. That's the one I'm after one day. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but yeah, I'm disappointed I don't have the 2018 one, because that would have looked, mind you, that looks great, because they are supposed to be the same guy just 40 years later, so that does kind of work. Is that everything? Oh, I've done the Alien one. Yeah, it just meant I had to raise his tail up, as it used to be kind of trailing off the shelf. But now it's just, yeah, sticking up. Got Jonesy the cat, and then Alien in the proper font with the nice spaces between the letters. That is awesome. That really is awesome. The pose helps as well. Look at that. He doesn't usually look that wet, folks. I did seal him. I don't remember what the hell it was that I used. Some kind of spray sealer kind of thing. Plastic kind of sealer. Because he was starting to show early signs of skin deterioration. So I was like, screw it, I'll just, you know, spray him. What will be, but at least he'll be tougher and look more shiny at the same time. The Terrifier one really sets him off a treat. So I think everyone, apart from 2018 Myers, I mean even the Howling Werewolf, he's got his own nameplate. Freddy, Dog Soldiers, It, Trick or Treat, Scream, Predator, Rob Zombie's all sorted out now, even Pumpkinhead. So that's it. There might be a few other. Obviously, I started off with some of this stuff as well. Like I said, I want to get a Street Hawk one. I'll definitely take that bit to a new level. Top Gun looks really cool now too. And the Fight Club one, like I said, I really love the way that one has had a great effect on that section. Definitely need to get a Mandalorian one too. That might help tie those two figures together a bit better, having a nice, decent size Mandalorian font magnet. Yeah. Oh, and Terminator as well. Damn it! I'll never be done. And Batman 89. Harley, Catwoman, Metal Gear Solid, Deadpool, Joaquin Phoenix, Joker, Spider-Man. Well, I've already got... Yeah, you'll see some stuff coming up on the channel. Spider-Man and Green Goblin, they're taken care of, but that's my friend Matt on Instagram. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I need to think, is there anything else I was supposed to tell you? Oh yeah. This one was just a random, before Sinister Gifts got in touch and turned out to be so accommodating with what they can do. Basically, whatever you're after, they'll make a magnet of it for you. Just give him or her, I'm not too sure who it is, but they're very nice and very helpful at Sinister Gifts. But anyway, I got this one from someone completely different on Etsy. So I was just desperately looking for some kind of alien one, but obviously now that's sorted. But I thought I could use this for Ripley. That'll work nicely with her. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. I think that's going to work good. Yeah, see, that definitely takes that up a notch. You know, proper Nostromo logo, I guess, or their kind of insignia, what you'd find on the stitched kind of patches on their outfit. Maybe, let's see. Is it there? Let's see what we got when you zoom in. So that... yep, that kind of looks the same kind of wings kind of effect. Is there anything else on Rippers? Yeah, that's such a cool figure. Helps having the original, well, not the original, one of the VHS copies of it back there. Still got them from when I was a kid. So glad I have that Predator 2 one, because that's such an awesome front cover. It's just beautiful. The colors, the picture, the pose, everything about that is amazing. Classic Predator one back there. But yeah, that looks really nice. It just takes it to another level. Simple little thing like that. If you have this Ripley figure, I would definitely jump on Etsy and just type in Nostromo magnet. You'll find it. It's there. It's nice. Ooh, maybe I can use, because now that I've got, not that this really works, I had to take Chucky away because this bit pointing doesn't let it lie flat, so I can't really use it at the moment. And the Good Guys, that's what I was using before, but I had to take Chucky out of the lineup, to be honest, because it just wasn't really working. I could always use this one with him. I can put it in front of him there. See, the Bad Moon one, the Cool Models 1/6 scale werewolf does bear quite a strong resemblance. Not really in the hands, it's got massive hands, but the head of this werewolf does look quite a bit like the werewolf from the film Bad Moon. Obviously, yeah, he did a great job getting that. Now that I see it in red though, I'm like, ooh, I kind of want it to be red. No, white's good, you know, red's better, but we can tackle that later. But yeah, if I could, because the werewolf in Bad Moon doesn't wear clothes when he's a werewolf, he's just completely hairy. But very similar to this. So I could kind of modify this maybe and make him into a Bad Moon werewolf, but probably better off just going the completely custom route. Alright folks, well I just wanted to show you the new magnets that arrived. Definitely check out Sinister Gifts on Etsy for these magnets and all kinds of other cool stuff they do. And they've just been very helpful, and I wasn't even expecting, when I messaged them originally, when I first got the first handful of magnets I showed you on the channel, I hadn't spoken to them at that point. I did send them the link to the video that I did just with a message saying I was wondering if there's any chance you could do the following movies, because I'd love to have magnets of those. And straight away they got back and said, yeah, sure. And they bust them out and they got them to me, and I'm really happy. And like I said, man, it's just a really cool way to just slightly heighten your figure. It's just nice having that official movie font, you know. It just makes it look really, oh, the alien one. I love it. And the Terrifier one. I love those two. I feel like they're too far down the shelf. They deserve to be more kind of center. But yeah, I'll change it up and I'll show you the new setup in the future, folks. I'll change it up and do a nice little video. I'll also start taking them down individually with the nameplates now and do some post sessions with each one. See what I can get out of them. But until then, I'll see you soon, and hope you're all doing well. Thank you for the support on the channel, all the comments and all that good stuff. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.